We are here today with Joshua Zamora. Joshua, welcome back to the show.
Awesome. Great to be here as always.
I'm happy to have you here. I'm at my at a hotel right now doing this interview. My family's out at the beach, but I've left them over there to jump on and do a quick interview with you about your new product that you have coming out here. If I'm covered in sweat by the end, it's because this air conditioning is not working very well here. But we're gonna get through this. You get a product called Quillaio, if I can spell it correctly. It's kind of an interesting kind of a name here, and I'm gonna read off the headline that I've had provided to me for this, so we can jump right in here. It says, revealed the most advanced platform that writes, optimizes, and posts profit-producing product reviews from any URL for 4 of the most profitable keyword types in 90 seconds or less. And before I have you explain this, I just want to say here, I mean, obviously, product reviews is a passion of mine. I've been doing it for years now, whether it's video reviews or text reviews or just any kind of content where you're reviewing products. You've got these people that are already in the buyer mindset. You don't have to convince them to buy anything. It's not like you're a salesman. You're just kind of giving them what they need to go over the edge and actually purchase. So I'm excited about this. Bring us into this and tell us why the rest of us should be excited.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think me and you are both very passionate about reviews because we both have made a lot of money with reviews, both with internet marketing products, outside of internet marketing products, and it's just to me, I think it's one of those strategies that anyone can do. It has a very low barrier of entry, and it can get you some quick results as well because. Like you said, that these people that are searching for a review for a particular product or service, they are already in the buying mood. And when they land on your review, they're kind of all they need is just for you to guide them towards the buying process. All right, you don't really need to do much convincing. You're just reviewing the product, and then towards the end, most of those people are going to buy the product because again, they're already assuming that the product is good and like they are you're talking about that product, all the features, all the benefits, all that. For the most part, towards the end, you have your affiliate link there, and boom, they're going to purchase that product. Um, and again, a lot of people, most SEO marketers and video marketers, they're using reviews to make those commissions because it's very simple, it's very easy, and you get some quick results. The downside to reviews, at least for a very long time, was actually writing the review.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting there writing something, 500, 700, 1,000 words long about a product that you probably don't know much about. All right. But fast forward, 5, 6, 7 years since the start of AI, and now we have made it to the point where you can have AI write these reviews for you by just applying it with the URL of the product or service that you want a review written for. And within a few seconds, you have a full review written for you. Now, the beautiful thing about Quillio and what we put together is multifaceted. Number one, it writes a review for you. Number two, it optimizes the review for you. And number three, it'll post a review for you as well if you're using WordPress. If you don't use WordPress, then you can just take the review and post it manually onto whatever content management system that you use. But another layer that we've added into this is being able to target by very specific keyword types. And this is something that I've been talking about for years, and I actually wrote a whole PDF about it, which is my favorite keywords to target when it comes to product reviews. Because most people, when they think about product reviews, is just the name of the product and then you add the word review at the end of
Mm-hmm.
it. And obviously, that is the most popular one. That's the one that most people are competing for, and it's most likely the one that's going to have the most search volume. But within that whole review world, there are multiple sub keywords that still have a ton of traffic, still convert just as well. But it's just a different way of people searching for the same thing. So a perfect example of that would be something like the best shoe for men with flat feet, as an example.
And this
Um,
especially could be useful, like if you're going after, I mean, if you're doing something like maybe a JVZoo product review. Maybe it's not, that wouldn't be the best time to go for that type of keyword. But if you're going for something that's much wider niche, like you're talking about like shoes and stuff, something that people are much more likely to search for, then it might make more sense to go for these longer tail keywords and make that type of content. And where before you would have to have done it all by yourself and actually write that content, and you'd be thinking to yourself, why am I gonna put in like the hours of time or pay someone to do this for me when I might not be getting a ton of traffic from it? When you have AI doing it for you, then you can just be like, okay, well, it just takes me a couple like seconds. I just got to press a button and it's going to be done. Like, it's really not that hard.
Yeah, exactly. And great point there, because again, within the review marketing, I guess, niche or strategy, there are multiple things. You can launch Jack and go after digital products, info products, products on JVZoo, products on WordPress, products on ClickBank, and launch Jack them and create a review before those products are released. And you can use Quillaio obviously for that as well. And then you have the bigger world. Where you can launch Jack outside of the internet marketing space, popular products on ClickBank, popular products that you see on TikTok, popular products that you see being marketed on Instagram, popular products that you see being advertised to you on TV. This is one thing that I've talked about quite a bit is to always be aware of what products are being marketed to you, because if they're being marketed to you, there's a good chance that everyone else is seeing that, and then they're taking those ads, going home, doing their research on those products, and then making a buying decision. It's very rare for someone to just see a product nowadays and just buy it right away. There's a good chance that person's going to see that product. Oh, it looks interesting. Let me go and see what the reviews say about that product. And then that leads you to another type of keyword, where if someone sees one particular product, there's a good chance that there's going to be a competing product for that product, because there's very few unique products out there nowadays. There's a good chance that there's always at least 2, 3, or more products competing for the same customer. So we also built that type of keyword engine into Quillaio so that you can write reviews comparing 2 or more different products. And that kind of keyword as well has a ton of traffic. So a perfect example would be something like a simple one, iPhone versus Samsung. Boom. Obviously, that's just a general one, but that's an example of that type of keyword. Or if you take it to the running shoes, you can do like Hoka versus New Balance or something like that. So comparing,
it could be
those
something like, the camera. I was having some issues with my camera before we got started here. I have an InstaLink 360 camera, and I might be considering picking up that, or I might be wanting to get the Logitech C920 that was really popular for many years. So you could do a comparison of those two ones, and someone might be looking at either of those, and you could have affiliate links to both of them in that review, provide helpful information to people, because I think that's really important as well. If you're providing helpful information, that's stuff that brings up the whole thing, like, does Google like this type of content because we're creating it with AI? And the answer that I hear from Google, and the answer I hear all over and over again, is if it's helpful content, Google doesn't care if it's coming from a person or if it's from AI. It's getting to the point where it's getting harder and harder to find out, is it a person? Is it AI? I think we're going to get to the point where it's going to be impossible to even understand, is it a person or not?
Yeah, exactly. And there's even, I've seen people posting out there that they fed, a detector a completely 100% human written article, and it still flagged it as AI. So you're totally right. It's getting to the point where AI is getting so advanced, so many people are using it that you're not going to be able to tell. And with the quality that Quillaio writes as well, it has that in mind, that it writes quality content that people are actually going to enjoy and find helpful and be able to make a buying decision. And the reason for that as well is because you're feeding it the URL of the product or service that you want it to write the review about. And if you're going to be using the comparison strategy, then you just feed it the URLs of the 2 competing products or the 3 competing products. And it's going to take that information and it's going to learn from that information and base your review based on that. As long as those URLs have quality information, boom, it's going to create a nice quality article in return. And it's going to cover everything that a consumer might want to know about: the features, the benefits. If it's a comparison article, it's gonna tell you the pros and cons of each, and it will link to those products. You'll have an option to add your affiliate link in there automatically for you, so that it's going along with monetization already on there.
Now, I'm going to go and play a demo here in just a sec. Before I do that, I just want to let everyone know I'm going to be publishing this before this product goes live. So if you're watching this right now and this hasn't gone live yet, I believe you're going live at 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursdays when you're going live. But before then, at 10 a.m., you're going to be having a pre-launch webinar. And I know you like to do a lot of fun things on those. Sometimes you even give out money on these calls.
Yes.
So I imagine it's going to be no different here. So
I get excited sometimes.
If you guys want to go ahead and click on that link below and sign up for that, Joshua's going to be able to answer any questions that you have, and you can get in on the chance to win free copies or money or whatever. I know he always makes it worth your while to get in on that. But I'm going to cut to a quick demo, and we'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, before that, also do make sure you jump on the demo as well, because there have been a few changes, a few updates, and a few feature additions that we've made to Quillaio, and I'm going to show all of that on the live demo.
Hey guys, Joshua Zamora here, and welcome to the official demo video for Quillaio, which is the most advanced platform that writes, optimizes, and posts profit-producing product reviews from any URL for 4 of the most profitable keyword types in 90 seconds or less, so that you can get page 1 rankings and earn affiliate commissions for the most profitable and easiest keywords known to marketers. So this is the first time that someone has built a platform that not only writes product reviews for you, which is AI content with a purpose, but with a very specific purpose, because it writes for the most profitable type of keywords for you. And I'll show you what that means here in a second. So to come in here and use Quillaio, all you have to do is hit this plus sign up here. And we have the option here at the top for Quillaio to write regular reviews for specific products, to write reviews around the for dummies keywords, which is a variation of a how-to keyword. So pretty much an example of that would be something like Forex for dummies or futures trading for dummies. Instead of someone searching for how to trade Forex, there's a ton of traffic and people that add for dummies to the end of their keywords instead of writing how to. Comparison keywords, which is some of my favorite type of content that goes overlooked quite a bit, but there's so much profit and so much traffic in this type of keyword, which is pretty much comparing 2 or more different products. And then we also have how-to keywords. My favorite way to use how-to keywords are pretty much comparing explaining how to use a very specific product. So an example of that would be something like this here: how to use RMR 86 and RMR 141, which is a very specific mold removal product. All right, so this is going to lead people down to a buying option at the end. So they're going to be able to make a buying decision at the end of reading this type of content around this keyword. We also have the ability for you to have local reviews written for you if you're working with local clients and you want to make it easier for their customers to write reviews and post those reviews on your clients' local profiles. You can use our platform to have those reviews written for the customer, and then just send it to them for approval or any changes, and then have them actually post it, because many times customers don't want to go through the hassle of actually writing a review and posting it. But if you handle the writing for them and then you send it to them, and then all they have to do is copy paste, that is a much easier way to get reviews actually posted onto your clients' local profiles. We also have just regular blog posts keywords in here if you want to just have a regular blog post written. And we have a sales video script writer, which you, depending on which level you purchase, you'll be getting it access to that as well. So in this demo video, I'm going to go ahead and go for the comparison keyword type. which is, again, one of my favorite type of keywords that not many people target, but there is so much traffic, so much profit in this type of keyword. So for the example that I'm going to go with here, I'm going to actually go for seeing some running shoes, since I'm an avid runner and usually run about 3 miles a day. But I was going to just go ahead and go directly to comparing two shoes that I've been running in lately, which is the On Cloud shoes or the Hoka shoes. But in doing my research, I found some better keywords, which is to compare two products, but to compare it for a specific industry. So I wasn't aware that this was such a big niche where nurses actually look for specific shoes, which it does make sense since they are standing for most of their day on their shifts. So that's the actual content that I'm going to have written. I'm going to compare two shoes, but specifically for a specific industry to make it even more targeted. All right, so I'm going to just capitalize some of these. Then here, depending on which level you purchase, again, you're going to be able to increase this up to 1,800 words. And again, it all depends on which level you purchase. I'm going to put it at 1,000 for now. I'm going to put On Cloud versus Hoka for nurses. Then here, I'm going to go ahead and do a secondary term like best shoes. I'll do R On Cloud or Hoka shoes better for nurses as an example. Just have a secondary keyword in there. Links, I'm going to automatically add my affiliate link here. I'm going to do Hoka do Hoka shoes as an example, and I'm just going to link to this here. All right. Now, outside of this demo video, I would probably spend a little bit more time and find an actual specific product page on Amazon to link to, and I'd probably link to both On Cloud and Hoka so that our system will be able to add both of my affiliate links depending on whichever one the person reading it picks to buy. All right, I'm going to add authority links to give our article a little bit more credibility. I'm not going to add images for this one because this is an actual two specific products that I'm talking about. So when I go to post this to my site, I'm going to actually have it. I'm going to use custom images and I'm going to take images most likely from Amazon and add those into my post. Now here is where the magic happens. This is the data sources, and I can use up to 3 different data sources to pretty much give our engine the information to write the product review around. So for this one, I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to go ahead and open this. So this is a Reddit post, Hoka or On Cloud specific for nurses. Okay. I'm going to put that in there, a URL. Now, depending on which level you purchase, again, you'll be able to unlock all 3 of these data source types. So PDF, URL, or YouTube video. I'm going to go ahead and add that there. Let me see if I can find some other links that have data sources. And again, you can use any URL that you like. So we can have this one here as well as a YouTube video. And again, this all depends on which level you purchase, if you can have YouTube in here or not. And I'm going to see if I can find one more. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click this one here as well, On Cloud versus Hoka. All right, add that one there. And we are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and now hit create. And that's how simple it is to come in here and have high quality reviews written for you for some of the most profitable and easiest to rank for keywords that you can find and that most marketers target. So this is going to take about 15 to 20 seconds to actually complete this content. So I'll pause this video for now and come back once it's completed. All right, so that did take about 15 seconds to complete. And here you can see the exact article that was written for me. Not only did it optimize the title for me, but it talks about the features and technology comparison, the benefits for nurses, the drawbacks and considerations, and a conclusion, which is the best choice for nurses. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop this here so you guys can pause this video and have a read through this. But it gives an intro. All right. Not only that, but it also adds my affiliate link right here at the top. It adds that authority link here to give our content a little bit more credibility. And it again has a middle and it has a conclusion, and it covers everything that a potential nurse who is looking between Hoka and On Cloud shoes should be looking for when they're reading and figuring out which shoe to purchase. All right. So perfect content written here for me in a matter of 15 seconds for comparison keywords where you're comparing 2 or more different products. And one of the reasons that this is one of my favorite type of keywords is because just about every product out there has a competitor now. So instead of just having written a review around just On Cloud shoes or just Hoka shoes, I can then go a bit deeper and compare products to their competitors and get even more high quality content posted onto my site. All right. And then from here, I can just come to this post to WordPress option, and I'll be able to add your WordPress sites by clicking on this option here. You would enter your information, add our plugin so that it can post on your behalf, add your details here, click OK, and then your list of sites would show up here on the left hand side. You just select it, and then here are the posting options. You can publish it right away. You can leave it as a draft. You can choose the post date. I'm going to leave it blank so it can post right away. Your posting category. It automatically fills in the tags there for you. It automatically writes your post description there. And here is where you can go ahead and add your images. Now, like I said, I would go ahead and add custom images here for this particular type of post because they're talking about specific products. But just for the purpose of this demo video, I'm just going to go ahead and select some of these here on the left hand side. All right. And I'll go ahead and add one more here. All right. Again, obviously, I would not be using these since they are not the relevant images for this post. But again, what I would usually do is just come to Amazon, take some of these images and use those in my post. All right. And then here you can also edit and add or remove anything that you'd like here into the content. You can change the title. That title seems pretty good for this particular post. And yeah, from here I would just click post, and this content would get automatically posted to my site. All right. And that's it. That's how simple and easy it is to come in here and have quality content written for all of the best type of keywords that you can target. And you can see here's one that it wrote for me for how to. So it specifically talks about how to use these 2 products for removing mold. All right, here is one about a specific product. So here's a product review about the late put ear max remover. So this is targeting just a general direct review for one product. And you can see here, this is one of the reasons why I would add custom images instead of using the built-in image option when I'm talking about specific product. Because here I obviously wanted to use images about this particular product. But you can see here, you can pause the video and have a read at this. And it also adds my affiliate link and it adds that authority link. But you can see that Quillaio writes some very high quality reviews for you. And here's another one about the competitor of that earwax removal tool. So as you can see there, I'm not only writing each individual review for that product, but I also did the comparison one. So I wrote a review for each product, and then I also have one comparing the 2. All right. So now I'll have some of these posted on this page as well, so you can read through them. But again, these are some very high quality product reviews that you can have written for some of the most profitable type of keywords that you can target for your niche sites. And you can also even turn these into video reviews as well. So we've truly built something special here. We are offering a very special deal right now for Quillaio, so make sure you do take advantage of it. And I look forward to hearing your success using our tool and having high quality product reviews written for you for 4 of the most profitable type of keywords you can target.
Okay, so we are back. So as Joshua mentioned before we jump there, there's going to be some additions as well. So make sure you click that link below and you sign up for that call as well if you want to learn about all the new stuff that's being added in there that wasn't included in that demo. Joshua, really quick, before I let you go, can you just kind of run us through if people decide that they're going to go ahead and pick up your special bundle discount that you're going to have going on that call? What's that going to entail? And I don't know if you know off the top of your head on how much money they're going to be saving by actually getting that bundle, but how's that going to work? I'm sure you've got a traditional sales funnel, you've got a bundle discount where they can save money. How's all that going to work?
Yeah, so the bundle is definitely going to have the most value because they're going to be able to get pretty much everything inside of Quillaio included. On the outside of the bundle, they would have will have 2 options, either a 5-site license or a 2-site license, and be able to do 5 posts per month on one or 3 posts per month on the other. And then you'll be able to do up to 850 words per review or 500 words per review. But on the bundle deal, they're going to get, number 1, unlimited site license. They're going to get, which I rarely ever do, so make sure that you do jump on there and get that bundle deal. Unlimited always scares me, but we're doing it for a very limited time during this special offer. So unlimited site license, unlimited reviews written for you. You're going to get unlimited optimization of those reviews, unlimited posting of those reviews. You're going to be able to schedule them too if you'd like. You're going to be able to do unlimited for your clients as well, if you wanted to as well. And you're going to be able to increase the amount of words that each of your reviews have to up to 1,800 words per review. You're also going to get some additional features where you'll be able to turn any YouTube video, feed that as one of the data sources. So when you're submitting the URL of the product or service you want to Quillaio to write a review for you, you'll also be able to submit YouTube videos and turn YouTube videos into product reviews as well. So if you see on YouTube that someone did a video review of a product, of the product that you want Quillaio to write for you, you can feed that in there, and it will use all of that information that's in there as part of your review as well. And then you'll be able to unlock our PDF engine as well, which you'll be able to feed Quillaio any PDF that you have and have that be one of the data sources that it writes your review around. You'll be able to also increase the amount of URLs that you can actually submit from 3 to 5. So you'll be able to submit the sales page URL of the product or service you want to write a review about. You'll be able to submit other reviews that someone else has written, YouTube videos, any PDFs that might be out there.
You can actually have it write a review based upon multiple links, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's kind of interesting. Okay.
Yes. So that's always going to make the review better as well. So outside of the bundle,
it's going to make it richer. Yeah.
Yeah, outside of the bundle, you'd be limited to 2 or 3. But with the bundle, you'll be able to expand that to 5 different URLs. And it makes perfect sense so that with those additional features as well, where you can use YouTube videos and you can use PDFs. And we also have a built-in VSL writer as well. So you'll be able to get that as a bonus as well. And we have a local review writer as well that people will be getting as a free bonus. So if anyone is working with local clients, we built in an option that allows you to get more reviews for your clients by pretty much writing it for their customers. Because the biggest thing that holds people back from leaving a review is actually having to write it. I know anytime I go to an establishment and they ask me to write a review, I'm like, "Ah, I have to sit here and type, review about, can you just write it for me and I'll post it?" So that's what we built in there as well, where you can feed it, a URL of any business. It'll write a review, and then you can send that to the customer and be like, "Hey, look, would you mind posting this? Make any changes you want to it. We already pre-wrote it for you. You can go ahead and post it on your behalf, and include maybe any experience that you had with."
It's a neat idea. I've never heard of anything like that before.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So it makes that process easier to get reviews for local clients. And I believe that's it. So, and then unlimited obviously is the biggest thing here, where you're going to be able to use this for an unlimited number of sites, unlimited number of content. And there was one more thing that almost escaped me. All right, it's a huge list of things that people are getting. So make sure you're on the webinar. I'm going to explain everything on there. This is probably the most valuable bundle deal that I've ever put together, especially with unlimited sites, unlimited content, unlimited everything on this bundle deal for a huge discount as well. Normally I'd sell something like this for $997 or $497 per year. But on this bundle deal, I will be doing something very special. So make sure you're on there. I believe we're doing about 72% off when I was starting to run all the numbers. So it's going to be a huge discount that people will be able to get.
Very cool. No, I think it looks really like, especially that when you start adding in those upgrades there with the unlimited and the increased number of words, I think it's going to make much more sense to pick up the bundle. If you guys want to, you can go through the sales funnel. You can get it step by step there, but it's going to cost you more money to do it. But I think you've made a bundle that actually really makes a lot of sense with that. So yeah, guys, make sure you sign up for that webinar. Is there anything else, Joshua, that you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
Make sure you're there on the webinar. Again, like Mike said, I always go above and beyond. Outside of the prizes and the giveaways that I do, the value and the offer that I make on the webinar always goes above and beyond for those people who are on there live. So make sure you get there early. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you on there.
Again, thanks for coming on the show, and best of luck with your launch.
Perfect. Thank you.